Some news just coming in. This is from Maharashtra. The cabinet formation likely tomorrow. Over a month after the oath-taking ceremony, Shinde is now going to finally have a cabinet. Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis had taken oath on the 30th of June. Sahil Joshi has more details in that story. Sahil, to begin with, there's been a great deal of criticism that the cabinet is not even there. So who is really governing? The cabinet was not formed for over a month after the oath-taking ceremony, isn't it?
Well, Maharashtra becomes the second state which has, kind of a record that after Telangana, for the maximum number of days, it didn't have a proper cabinet. But looking at the whole pressure, and of course from the MLAs as well, from the rebel group, it is likely that by tomorrow there will be a cabinet expansion. What we have heard is that the BJP and of course the rebel group as well, were taking legal opinion with respect to that, especially when the hearing with respect to the disqualification of the MLAs is going on in the Supreme Court at this point of time. Whether they should go for the cabinet expansion or not was the major concern with respect to the cabinet expansion. But yesterday, Devendra Fadnavis made it very clear that the court has not stopped the government from functioning and also from going ahead with the expansion of the cabinet. Looking at the situation, it is likely that before 15th of August, they wanted to go ahead with the cabinet expansion. This will not be a full-fledged cabinet expansion. Maharashtra can have almost 42 ministers in the cabinet. But in the first phase, it is likely that minimum numbers will be taken. It was also said that it will set a completely wrong message if on the 15th of August, when the flag hoisting will happen in various districts, the guardian ministers will not be present. So at least those many numbers of the ministers will be taken where the regional centers will have a proper minister to do the flag hoisting. Looking at the situation, suddenly Devendra Fadnavis today have gone and met with the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. He was supposed to go to Nanded in the morning, but it looks like that his going to Nanded has been postponed by some hours. Before that, right now the Devendra Fadnavis and Eknath Shinde are meeting. Finally, they will be deciding by tomorrow, by 11 or 12 o'clock, the cabinet expansion will happen. The list will be finalized, and after that, equal number of ministers will be sworn in tomorrow from BJP as well as the rebel camp. Who will be part of this government is yet to be decided. It's not yet known to the media. How many ministers will be sworn in is also not yet known to the media. The number will be finalized by the evening. But now it is certainty that before next court hearing, the cabinet expansion is going to happen in Maharashtra.
Yes, the big question is who is going to eventually get the benefits, get the plum post, really, Sahil, given that there are quite a few MLAs to impress and to make happy. There have been many people who have broken away from the, if I can say that, the original Shiv Sena and left Uddhav Thackeray to extend the support to Eknath Shinde. And these are the people that Shinde would be also placing in good positions, isn't it?
There are multiple permutations and combinations will need to work out because there was a lot of discussion between BJP and the Shinde group that how many numbers should actually be sworn in, who will have how much of a strength in the cabinet. BJP having the biggest numbers, of course, they have 106 MLAs and 4 independent MLAs supporting the BJP, which makes them to around 112. And Shinde camp is the strength of the Shinde camp is almost 50. So the BJP has double number of MLAs. But looking at a special and peculiar situation in Maharashtra politics at this point of time, it was promised to the Shinde camp that they will be getting more number of ministers, possibility of equal number of seat sharing in the ministries also cannot be ruled out. But that question will be addressed later. Right now, the expansion will be minimal, so that at least the day-to-day functioning of the government will resume. The opposition parties have already started making it a big issue that despite being 35 days, the Maharashtra still doesn't have a proper cabinet. Shinde and Fadnavis took oath on 30th of June. It's been almost over a month that they have proven their majority on the floor of the House. But despite that, they have been unable to finalize the process of the government. Also, there was a discussion among the Shinde group MLAs because it was creating an image of uncertainty among the MLAs. Please understand, the two-thirds majority of the Shinde camp depends on 3 to 4 MLAs. So every MLA becomes important for the Shinde camp. This kind of uncertainty may lead to some other problems in the future. And to avoid that, finally now the minimal cabinet expansion will be happening by tomorrow morning, by 11 to 12 o'clock in the morning. The Shinde government will finally get more number of MLAs in the cabinet, because right now it is only Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister. No portfolio distribution has happened between the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister. Looking at the situation, now finally this solution is being worked out.
All right, I'm thanking you for the moment. Sahil Joshi getting us all of those details on what really is expected tomorrow. A month on, finally, there's going to be a cabinet in Maharashtra.